It's just gonna kind of harvest some of the berries.
I'll just eat. I'm just gonna eat one because I used it first.
Okay, as you like place the berry in your mouth and like bite down on it, there's this shock and jolt of magical energy that just flushes throughout your mouth. It's a little tingly, it's a little weird. You feel like you're refreshed though.
Filled with pop rocks.
Kinda.
Pop rocks.
It's kinda like Pop Rocks, yeah.
Popper rocks?
It's like eating a firecracker.
God.
We're going into this tunnel.
Yeah.
And then we just explored. There are lots of barrels around here.
I hope Kuvera's doing okay.
Yeah, where is Kuvera?
Oh, you know, he's still hanging out with that one dude who may or may not be asleep.
Imagine doubling back and then talking to the NPC that was placed here for a reason.
Hey Solomon.
Couldn't be us.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 14.
Okay. You just hear sort of like a sizzle sound
Huh?
Oh.
coming from over here.
I'm gonna look at the weird soul that I have, because that's my first instinct.
No, not coming from the weird soul.
Coming from
It's coming from that way, yeah. Do you look over?
Yeah.
You notice that Jane had pulled out a water skin and just curiously dripped a little bit on the varmint to see what would happen. And it sizzled.
Jane!
She kind of tilts her head back to you.
Like, you're heading deeper in.
So
Wait, were you just... You know, that I shouldn't judge on that. You...
she kind of looks down a little bit, like I was curious.
Hey, I tested that too.
It was
Didn't you murder a man?
That's beside the
You were all saying that they met in water. I wanted to see it, and what better place to do that than on a corpse?
Yeah, no, you're actually entirely right on that. It's better to do that on a corpse than on a living person.
She kind of rubs the
because-
back of her head, just like, no, I feel like I'm weird for doing that.
No, you're not weird at all.
At least you didn't murder a man.
It was funny.
When are you guys gonna let that go?
Never.
Has a god in them, has a god in them, has a god in them. It's literally a puppet possessed by a soul.
Is a god.
I suppose I'm preaching to the choir. Oh boy.
You're preaching to the group of...
Actually, you're
misfits.
preaching to gods.
She looks down at Solomon, just like, one of these days that's not going to be weird. Today is not that day.
Hey!
Yeah, you and me both.
I mean,
There are four
technically, we are,
gods in this party.
they're people with gods. It's different, right?
You're all talking mighty strange talk.
Somebody who
Literally
speaks
nothing
my
is different to
language.
Joel because he's just like, oh, no magic.
She just kind of sneaks ahead and goes into the tunnel.
Alright. Joel's heading further in,
All right.
using Aunt Philia as kind of like illumination.
Interesting. Okay. So as you continue into this tunnel, can you give me an insight check?
Insight, huh?
It's the burrow of the barrow, right? I'm gonna have to enunciate that so that that's clear.
So wait,
It's
now
the
we've
barrel
got
of
Burrow.
the
The
White.
barrow white who were in the barrels.
Yes.
Yep.
Because it goes about like 100 feet. It's a very long tunnel. It's held up by wooden supports as you go along. Very shoddily made wooden supports. The barrow whites aren't that smart.
But they're at least adding supports. I'll give them
Yeah,
that.
it's weird. You wouldn't think the barrow whites would be smart enough to do that. Anyway, you get to the entrance of another tunnel on the other side, theoretically where that varmint was chased in.
Maybe they were commanded.
By the Burrow White?
No, by the grave digger.
Maybe they died.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should just not make assumptions.
Never. It's more fun.
Maybe that tunnel is nerve-wracking to walk through. I cannot be the only one surprised that stayed up, right?
What, the tunnel?
The sports.
Considering the giant rabid varmint just tore through there mere minutes ago, I'd say I'm quite surprised that we made the trek all the way through.
Keyana literally did just make a tunnel in the sill with...
If she cast any magic along those lines in that tunnel, we would all probably suffocate.
Don't cast Thunder Wave.
Except for Solomon. Except for Solomon, because Solomon doesn't have to breathe.
Solomon does not have to breathe. You are correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Solomon, come out tunnel.
Oh, I could. If that happened, I could just still knock Tara.
No, that's
How are you
cheating.
supposed to get out?
I get to Solomon's head.
Yeah, you come out into a little, like, silty courtyard with, like, what looks like it might have been a fountain at one point, but it's completely dry.
I sure hope so.
That is a dangerous thing to have out here.
Like you said, it's like acid. It's not that dangerous.
Hopefully, this isn't all that remains of Vegas.
If a child falls in, it's dangerous.
I would hope there's no children out here. Then again, I do not know what this place is.
I mean, Solomon, you're technically a child, aren't you?
If you're going with the age definition.
Solomon, jump in acid. Just comes over to, like, the fountain and just, like, taps in the basin.
A water fountain, huh?
Yeah.
A water fountain.
Is this a dead end?
I mean, I can't be the only one who's thinking a water fountain's pretty off for the silk.
Yeah.
You know, the silt storm's still going on around there. As you come back out into the flats, and you hear kind of rolling over the dunes, almost like an echoing, reverberating sound of a howl.
More dogs.
Chain kind of looks down at her hand. A light dims. Something just hit my trap.
You mean more coyotes?
I do not know, but the magic just dispelled.
Right.
I am definitely curious about those things.
Want me to try to like get you up into like a tree or something? Maybe you can see.
How far did we walk, by the way?
It was about 100 feet. It was quite a
Okay.
distance for a tunnel.
Yeah, for a tunnel, but
Yeah.
in general, you know, that's like 30 seconds movement.
Come here, Solomon. You can play lookout for a bit.
Sure, why not?
All right. Joel's gonna walk over. Aunt Philly, because Aunt Philly's gonna whoop put you up in the tree.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Solomon, you raised up into the tree, yeah?
Yep.
Give me a perception check. Well, the dunes are a little bit in the way, but what you can see in that direction for certain is that the silt storm in that direction is particularly dark.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna walk my puppets back to be under me.
What did you see?
Well, it's kind of dark over there. It's way darker than all the other areas, so that might have something to do with it.
All right. I think I'm going to start rolling barrels in front of the tunnel entrance.
Okay.
Try to barricade it a bit, but not too much as to I still can kind of like see if there's anything like weighing the tunnel past the barrels.
Yeah, of course.
I have depleted this barrel stack.
Barrel mind.
What you thinking, Keyana?
I'm just looking at the trees.
Yeah, they are interesting.
I'm gonna go climb one.
Oh god, don't pull a me!
I'm gonna climb the tree.
Alright, acrobatics. Yeah. You find a nice foothold and you kind of hop yourself up into this very dusty, very dry tree. It feels like if you took one wrong step, it would snap a branch, but you don't take a wrong step.
I'm just gonna sit in this tree.
This must be where they grow the barrels.
Uh,
Like flower. Like big wood flower.
Oh goodness. Well, you guys are up there. I'm gonna be playing with the fountain.
So,
Pris kind of just hops up into this top of the fountain that looks like down at you. Yes, acid.
Try spinning it. Try spinning it like a merry-go-round.
spinning the fountain.
Yeah, like a merry-go-round.
I bet you there's. I mean,
Can
that,
You're going to break it if you do that.
yeah, I feel like if you first, Jane.
What are you hoping to accomplish with that? She like holds a hand on her forehead.
I don't. I think it's
Fun.
more. Yeah, that's honestly what I thought Keyana was
Just
gonna say.
slumps her shoulders. Fine, I guess I'm the killjoy.
Well, I mean, I was also just gonna look for a button on this thing. I mean, like, look at this. It's so dry, and this place looks so perfectly, vacant. There's gotta be, like, a random...
Pris grabs your collar.
Oh, God!
She pulls you into the fountain.
I have to imagine it was functional at one point.
Probably.
10.
Collar.
Acid
Yes.
bath.
That's not bad.
Oh my God.
We're not Marcori.
You are Mark.
No, I'm Tenrier.
Name drop.
Hold on.
Oh, goodness, you are adorable.
No, I am Pris.
Oh, would you look at that? This thing is really fancy up close. Let's just, Joel, you look down there. I'm gonna look up here with Pris for buttons or something that might be clogging this thing.
I'll catch you drift.
Give me an investigation, Tenor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was gonna be the one.
Oh, very good. Yeah, no, this isn't a water fountain, actually. You look a little bit closer at it, and you realize some of the, you can kind of, run a finger along the side, and you get a little bit of residue out, and it's kind of dark, more tacky. Almost seems like this was an oil well at some point.
What did I say about oil earlier?
Oh,
Black gold, baby, we hit it.
okay.
I'm an American. It's in my blood.
It doesn't look like this thing was water. Oil.
The cooking kind or the black kind?
Black kind.
Fair
Acid
enough.
kind.
I'm sure the folks of this here state found much more use in oil than water. I guess it's kind of obvious thinking about it. Why would a water fountain be here?
Aesthetics.
Dangerous aesthetics.
And walks over to the tree and just looks up.
Really a fashion over function sort.
Humans use a lot of lava to make things look cool.
Keyana,
Yes.
could you help me up?
Keyana will gently lower, like a single strand of chain, like the shadow chain, like a swing, and help chain up.
She gives it a momentary look and then just shakes her head like, probably means nothing. She climbs up.
It's chain share.
Means change chair. Oh, so it's got a little seat on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay, yeah.
Swing.
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 Welcome to the middle of the tree.
I just wanted to see the view from up here.
Very dry.
Yes, I agree.
Also very silty.
She kind of puts a hand on the side of the tree.
Oh god. So here's a question of the day. Mostly for Tenrier, Solomon, Joel. You met I can't remember, Terra and
Fuego?
thank you.
Yeah, them.
You met them here. Why was Terra here? She's a water fish fae.
The same reason why everyone they were invited. The Baron wasn't a fucking Marcori, was he?
I do not know. Never
That would
met
mean that
Heather.
Hazel was a Marcori.
I'm more worried for her gills. If she went outside ever. I'm sure she has ways to protect herself, but this silt is.
Yeah.
I cannot believe these trees are technically alive. She has a hand on it and is like, there's a little soft green glow. It's very faint, but there is life here.
Life finds a way.
I've heard that twice already today.
Solomon pats the tree and says, good on you, bud. You good wood.
A branch falls off.
Yeah, well. It happens.
A little fun fact about crude oil, is that if there's oil here, very, very long ago, there might have been dinosaurs living in this spot.
Dinosaur? Huh?
Very long ago, all the dinosaurs died. All got wiped out.
Question, Tally, are dinosaurs a thing throughout the plains?
I
feel...
don't see why they
Maybe like a
wouldn't be.
Feywild thing?
I feel like there are.
I have an idea. Dinosaurs in the Planehoppers universe, I'm just making this rule now, they're canonically Fey.
That makes sense. Guys, dinosaur puppet.
Dinosaur puppet.
Dinosaur puppet.
You mean that little,
puppet!
Dinosaur, T-Rex head on a stick that you can puppet and go.
Yeah, they're a thing in this world. They come from, the problem, primarily the Feywild, if you want to find any that are still alive, but there were some in the material plane that vanished long ago.
Wow, so Joel's thing actually makes
He's
sense.
actually right in this case.
He's actually right.
Let me make sense for a little bit.
Interesting, okay.
Now, you see what happened is, after all this time, their dead bodies all kind of got grounded up by the earth, and then they turned into this oil stuff. It's cool, right?
But this is dead
You know,
person?
not all the dinosaurs are dead.
There are some people that theorize that. Yes, I realize.
No, I've seen them.
You have seen them? Really?
There's like zoos and stuff in the Feywild.
I did not know that.
Finland's been
Dinosaurs.
keeping us.
I'm
Finland's been
sure there are
keeping us in
plenty
the
of.
dark this whole time.
Yeah, it's called A Few Years Ago Park.
I'm
Park.
sure that there are plenty of wild ones still out there, but like if you want to see them in like school field trips, go to like the fucking dino zoo all the time.
I wouldn't mind seeing one in the wild.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing one either. Solomon
You wanna
rubs
kill
his
it.
hands together.
Now, when you were all talking earlier about planning a hunting trip for the Feywilds, we weren't talking about, no carnosaur hunting now, were you?
It's not why I want to see one. She like just hides into her scarf a little
That
bit.
seems like an awful, scary, hostile trip to go on. I don't know about that one.
Are they like
Maybe not for the kids.
are they like Tusker? What do they look like?
They are large.
Imagine a lizard, but big.
Some
That's
of
easier
them
to
have
stab, probably.
spikies.
Oh, no,
Or
they're
like a
spiky.
dragon, but without wings.
Oh,
Well, some of them have wings. You know what? Just forget that comparison.
wings are most dangerous on big animal like bird. So if not dragon. Dragon dangerous. But
They are kind of like big old chickens.
Hey, Tally, can I take another look back to that silt area to see if anything's changed?
yeah, it's the darkness is kind of left.
Okay.
It seemed to be like a darker, like almost a black silt storm in that direction, but it's cleared up when you look back over.
Okay.
Can I just like look around to see if I see anything out of whack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice, because the dunes move around a lot from the wind, it's a little hard to make out, but there is a pathway leading off into the silt somewhere, but it's definitely ancient with how much it's been covered up by the silt.
I've got a path over here if we want to.
Ooh, path.
Maybe it's a path the dinosaurs used to take.
Pop.
Maybe
Not
we'll find
that
some
ancient.
brontosaur tracks.
I thought you said they were dead here.
They are dead. Here.
Yeah, but it's not that old, no?
Oh,
I was just
but
fooling.
Is the chain like swing still there?
chain chair?
In chair, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. She just kind of slides down the chain and lands. Have you following this person?
Seems like a logical thing to do.
Us, logical.
I just don't want to move those barrels again.
Good boy.
A good boy. So if we remember last time,
Right, Magellan.
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 World famous ignored NPC.